guys, and welcome to a video from Nathan's Reptiles. Today we're going to be feeding some of my tarantulas. If you're new around here, make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notification bell. Okay, so we're going to start off with a Mexican red leg. I love the colours on these, especially when they get bigger. You just get these bright red legs against the black. Fairly docile species, good starter animal. The only thing you've got to worry about is really them flicking hairs. They tend to do that more than they're going to go for the bite. It takes down this sort of medium-sized cricket really easily. It's quite big, hasn't been fed for a couple of weeks, so it's good to get a decent-sized meal into it. And yeah, that's it for the feeding. It will literally just sit there for ages before it decides to eat it, and it will probably lay a little mat to eat it on, to be fair. So we're on to the green bottle blue now, GBB. My mate Matt had one of these and it was huge. The colours were brilliant, like really green, really blue, really orange. That's what made me want one. So gonna chuck a locust in with mine. It hasn't eaten for a while, so want to try and get a big meal into it. He will take this down with ease. He's a really good feeder. Again, mine's relatively docile. I can hold it, it's fine, but the only thing is it is a little bit jumpy, so it tends to jump off my hands, so you have to be careful with them. So next up we've got a Brazilian whitening. Again, I love the contrast of the white banding against the black on this one. Whiteneys are prolific eaters. They're really good eaters. They don't really stop. Feed a locust to this one. Again, it hasn't eaten for a couple of weeks, so just get a decent sized meal into it. And unfortunately he's backed up into the burrow on this video, so we don't get to see him eat it, but again, great feeding response, great tarantulas, and if you're after something that will always eat, get a whiteney, they're amazing. So next up we've got a Brazilian salmon pink bird eater. I have got two of these. These get into pretty big species. Both of mine are sort of a medium size at the moment. Really friendly. They will actually be handled. Docile species for myself anyway. Again, you can see it taking down a locust here with ease. All of my tarantulas seem to do really well feeding on the locusts, and because I've got bearded dragons and all sorts of other stuff, I tend to have a good variety of insects that I can try and feed off to them. Okay, so here we've got one of the most popular species in the hobby, which is the red knee. Okay, I think most people out there have seen this species. It's one of the most known, most advertised. You see it in movies, and yeah, as you can see, really aggressive feeder, always strikes. This one personally I've never held. It scares the hell out of me. Every time I go near her she flicks hairs or she raises up, so definitely don't want to try and handle her. I don't know why they're so popular. People say they're docile, but mine has never been docile towards me at all. I do not want to risk holding her. Definitely a female though. I have sexed her, so I know she's going to be around for sort of the next 20 years. So ideally when she's a sort of a mature female, I'll try and breed her. So last up we've got the red baboon tarantula, the Histolochratus gigas. Again, this one always hides away in its burrows, never really comes out. It must just come out at night time because I never see it. It's a really good feeder though. It will come out. I'm just going to tempt it out with this on the tongue so you actually get to see the size of this. So as you can see, fairly decent size to it now. This is going to go into an exoterra soon. I'm going to get it set up where it has sort of a little water area as well, because they are a species that have been known to swim and hunt in the water. So I'm going to try and set one of those up soon, get an exoterra done so that we can sort of have a proper little display enclosure for this one. Again, these get to a pretty decent size. So yeah, these are a few of my tarantulas that I've fed in this video. Thanks for watching, guys. As I say, if you're new around here, make sure you hit subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.